Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Bass Brothers Fishing DMV. Just put together this quick video to show you how I'm gonna put on decals on my John boat. So this is something I'm not going overboard with or crazy with way too many stickers and decals, just a few to give the boat a little extra flavor. So if you're interested in something like this, check this out. Try to make this quick and easy, right to the point. We'll get right into it. So I've got a couple different decals that I'm working with. The first will be our logo. And shout out to my son, first of all, Naeem, for making this. He actually designed this for me and it looks absolutely awesome. Came out perfect. So thank you, son. I had this decal made at ZDecals. They're online. I'll leave a link to their website in the description below in case you want to check them out. I have no affiliation with this site, never used them before. Just did a search online and they seem like they have really good quality products. We're gonna put it to the test today. One thing I like about their decal is you don't have to apply heat to get it on the carpet. It has its own special adhesive that really sticks on really well. I've watched a couple demos online. So how this works is you get on their website, you pick the size that you want, you upload your photo of whatever it is you want the decal to be made out of. They will send you a proof via email before they actually print it. That way you get to see it. They'll give you the exact dimensions that it'll come in as. Then you can make adjustments before they actually make your decal. In this case, the original dimensions I put online, when they actually did the decal, it worked out to be too big for my hatch. So I was able to say, hey, no, shrink it down. It can't go past these dimensions. And whatever that works out to be, just do it at that size. They redid it, sent me a new email, and I said, all right, that's perfect. And at the time, I didn't even have this latch in here, so I'm lucky that I picked a size that accounted for the latch that I didn't even have installed in the boat yet. So it just works out to where it's gonna fit perfectly in this space right here. I also got a couple TBNation decals I'm gonna put on the boat. Got the TBNation fish on it. That one looks hot. I like that. Stick that right in that spot right there. And then outside of that, just have some random stickers and stuff. Shout out to the TBNation crew also. They actually had a little mix up with my order, but then took care of me and gave me some extra items. So I'm gonna figure out where I wanna put these, probably in the hatches, put a couple on the motor as well, maybe a couple on the outside of the boat. We'll figure that out. First thing you wanna do, guys, is make sure that your carpet is clean and free of any dirt, debris, anything. This is brand new carpet. I just built this boat and did all the mods for it, so I know it's clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum it anyway. Cleaned off my carpet and I just want to find center. And I already know on this hatch, because I made it, that the center line for this hatch is lined up with this latch right here. So for me, I'm just going to eyeball it. And again, when I had this design made, it didn't account for this latch because the latch wasn't even in the hatch yet. But luckily, it's working out. It's going to be pretty close at the top and bottom, but it's going to work out. I'm going to use some good old-fashioned blue painter's tape to hold it in place. I'm going to use quite a bit of tape on this because I really want this to stay in place. Because the first part of this will be me putting the first half of this decal down. All right, probably killed it with tape, but only doing this once. All right, next, without disturbing the position, I want to peel off the decal. Just want to do a half at a time. Just want to peel that back. And take a carpet knife, or you can use a scissors. I may switch to the scissors depending on how this goes. I have a fresh blade on here just to give me the best cutting ability. All right, and then we're gonna lay this bad boy out. Just like that. Got that half on, and this is something, guys, you don't want to put down and then lift back up and put down again. You want to get this right the very first time you do it. If you have to peel it back up, it's going to pull up all the hairs on your carpet and any kind of debris you have underneath, and it won't be as sticky the second time around. So I've got the first half on. Next, I'm going to peel off the second half. So the first half is going to hold it in place. That's why I don't need the tape anymore. And I'm gonna lay this down. All right, and there you have it. That's that. I'm gonna take this putty knife. If you have some kind of squeegee, go ahead and press it down into your carpet. I just have these plastic putty knives I got from Home Depot, like $2 for 3. Just press it down, guys. And then the last step you want to do is just place pressure on the edges. Make sure that the edges are all the way down. That way you're not kicking it up and getting hooks stuck on it or something like that. And there you go, guys. One down. This looks absolutely beautiful. Representing Bass Brothers Fishing DMV right here. Again, shout out to my son Naeem. He hooked it up. Designed the logo from scratch. Just told him what I wanted to be on it, the colors I wanted to have on there, and got it done. I'm getting some payback from all that college tuition. Again, one of the things I really like about this is you don't have to heat it up. Now for the next decal, I will have to heat it up. Let's switch over to that. So first thing you want to do, and I am going to be extra careful with this first step, is to just preheat your area for 3 to 5 seconds. Make sure your iron is on super low, and if you're concerned about melting your carpet, go with the lowest setting on your iron. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm literally going to touch it just for a little bit. And that's it for me. So pick your spot, make sure it's straight. The good thing about this is you can slide it around quite a bit. So you peel off the backing. So next I'm gonna get my decal in place where I want it, and then just apply heat to the back side of this decal. And you're supposed to only do it for about 5 seconds or so, and the decal will stick to the carpet. I'm gonna see how long it takes for my iron, because of course, you know, every carpet is a little bit different. So I'm gonna tape this down as well, just to try to keep this as still as possible as I heat it up. All right, let's go, guys. I'm actually gonna remove the tape so that the iron will squeegee the plastic as it goes. Let's try to peel away a little bit. Nope, it's still stuck on there. So I think I'm gonna increase the heat a little bit. All right, let's try to peel this off. I've had this on here way longer than 3 to 5 seconds, I'll tell you that much. Just gonna take my time. Peel this back. All right, there we go. TB Nation in the building. I'm just gonna let that sit, not gonna touch it. We got that one done. I figured out what level I needed my iron at, and it worked out a lot better. Of course, this one is a little more intricate because it has a lot of fine lines for the fish versus the next one I'm gonna do that's just lettering. All right, we've got the TB Nation in place. Let's go ahead and apply heat. Let's see how we're looking. Just gonna take my time, especially where the new letters start, because the edges are the trickiest parts. All right. There we go. That looks excellent. I love the white. Love how that contrasts against the gray carpet. Looks very nice. Here we go, final products. Again, this is from ZDecals. This has a sticky back, the adhesive to it, which was a lot easier to apply. If I had a preference, I'd rather go with the adhesive back carpet decals as opposed to having to use a hot iron. The ZDecal folks, they stand by their products and say this stuff will last a very, very long time as long as you apply it in that way, in the correct way. And we've got our TB Nation. I love how this looks. This looks very dope. White contrast on the gray carpet, big bold letters representing TB Nation. I learned a lot from these guys and how to convert a John boat to a bass boat. So I had to put their stamp on this boat as well. I would not have been able to put this thing together without the videos. Shout out to Michael Lopez, Kevin, the whole crew of TB Nation. And of course we got this one over here at the rear of the boat. Man, that thing just looks nice. This is very sweet. This is probably the hardest one to do because the fish has so many different appendages and little small pieces, but in the end came out really, really well. This pretty much does it for me. Just wanted to do something quick, share a quick video on how to put decals on the carpet of your John boat, or any boat for that matter. I'll probably experiment with some additional carpet decals as I go forward, but for now, this is good enough for me for right now. Leave a comment below, guys, if you have other decal companies you've used or type of decals you put on your carpet. Let me know what you got in your boat. Let me know how that went, some pros and cons. As always, guys, appreciate your support. Leave us a thumbs up if you got something out of this video or like this video. Also, check us out on IG, guys. We're on Instagram. As always, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.